Hello there, dragon worshippers. Thank you so much, Kevin, for putting this on for everybody. Feel very honoured to be sharing the space with everybody who loves dragons. So my name's Carly Jane. If you don't already know me, I work with dragons, I work with unicorns, I work with angels, fairies, but my passion is dragons. Dragons are just awesome, just absolutely awesome. Who am I? Where did my journey quickly start? My journey started as a connection when I was a child, not with the dragons, with a telepathic connection to people, where I thought, oh, I can read your mind. And I would sit there as a child, being slightly different to others. Maybe you can resonate with that. Always the odd one out. Ask Carly. She talks to Gran. She'll ask what Gran thinks about that. And I didn't do anything with it. I did bringing up the children. I did a career in nursing, caring for others, holding people's hand when they died. Didn't really take that any further till I became ill with chronic fatigue, wheelchair bound, bed bound, very poorly. A big burnout really, where we all do too much, don't we, for caring for others. But this brought a big awakening, massive awakening. In this time, even I used to wake talking French. It was really odd, the things that happened. And I was like, why am I waking up in the middle of the night talking French? So I had a big awakening, as many of you, again, will resonate. The dragons still didn't come at that point. The dragons probably came in about 2014 for me. Friends around me were beginning to connect to dragons. What I did was I bought I'm just going to put it down, the Dragon book from Diana Cooper, and the cards you probably all seen. Probably buying now after seeing Diana Cooper's session. So I bought that one day and I made an altar for healing. A lot of my work's been about doing healing for others as well. And I made this altar and I pulled a card, went off to bed, and left the altar. Now, altars have been used for centuries, millennia, they've had altars in churches and they're known as a place of worship. If you set an intention for a space, that is really where the power is, when you set an intention for a space, and it just continues working. I found that again actually in the last year in a church where I was on a workshop, and I stood at this again where you stand up on sort of the platform, and the power, it's almost like you can step on the platform, off the platform. The power, the energy is different, and that's like that working with an altar. You are expending energy. It's expelling energy out when you connect in. It's really harnessing in energy and expelling it out. Now, we are here to work on healing ourselves, because again, that is working with the planetary elements too, because by healing ourselves, we're healing the planet. But this altar, Kevin was, we were talking about, was about planetary healing and your connection to your dragon. So with an intention, what I would love you to do is to build an altar with me. So I'm going to share how to do this. I have actually just recently finished a masterclass, 4-week masterclass with students where, wow, their connection really grew. I've only got about 15-20 minutes here to show you how to build an altar, or to inform you and attune you to your dragon for doing this. Why might you do this, Carly? Planetary healing, as I've just said. It also is about deepening your connection. So if some of you are new to dragons, you rather like driving a car, you might feel quite novice at it. So in the beginning, when you drive a car, the driver instructor's got to tell you what to do. A novice will need instruction, and that is perfectly okay until it becomes a competent person. So in the beginning, you're going to need instruction. And the dragons love to help create and deepen that relationship. So even if you haven't got much in the beginning, the more you work and the more you call in your dragons, the deeper, trust me, it will happen. Okay, so don't worry if you're not getting an awful lot, or if you've already got a connection, why not deepen it through altar building? So we need to find a space. How do we find a space? Now, dragons love nature. Okay, they're going to find that space. If you're really connected, you could let the dragons find that space for you, or you may just know where you want to do it. I do feel a sense of the fairies might help you with it as well. I think there will be more elementals helping you because, of course, dragons are elementals too. So they love to work, as we know, with the water and all the elements. So let's, for a moment, attune to our dragons that are going to help us with this. I'm going to say dragons, okay, because I think there'll be more than one, okay, but there will be one big one or one small one that will work with you. Some people have baby dragons to work with. So yeah, let's nurture that relationship with your dragon. So I'm going to put some music on. I'm just going to tune you to the dragon that wants to build the altar with you. If you're ready, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this, but if you would like to meet your dragon, this is the space we're going to do it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tell your human. We're going to imagine we're in this incredible ancient wood in a minute. I'm going to pop a bit of music on. Okay, we're going to sit on a log. We're going to look at the flames. There's going to be other people there. And out of the flames is going to come your dragon. It's going to come in front of you, and eye to eye. I make a huge connection through their eyes, and I try to do that with my paintings with my dragon. The eyes are massive. They just hold so much light frequency. Okay, so they're just going to, the eyes are going to come out at you. It blends, it just works with you, it shows itself, and it may go back into the flames, or it might just stay with you. But you're just going to spend a moment in the energy. If you don't see anything, okay, just know it's happening. And I honestly trust me, it will be. So this is how I first really deepened my connection with my dragon, which is why I was really, really excited to hope that I could share this to you today. Since then, I do healing with dragons. I've taught other people to do healings with dragons, healing through colour with dragons, taking them on journeys with dragons, flying with dragons, all those things everybody's doing with the dragons. So if you want to get yourself comfortable, if you want to get yourself a quiet moment, that you can just literally 5 or 6 minutes now, I'm going to place a bit of music on, and let's go to the magic wood where dragons dwell. I'm sure I'm a bit of a magic storyteller in my heart, really. So let's go to the magic place of the dragons. So just close your eyes with me. Place your hands across your heart chakra. Take some nice, gentle breaths. Okay, we don't want to work hard at anything. We're going to gently relax together. Where my heart opens to your heart, and your heart opens to mine. And together with the dragon realm, we're going to open space. Come forward, dragons, come forward. Come teach us, know us, and work with us today. May we come and attune and find our dear own soul dragon. And breathe. Just breathe and just allow this music just to relax you. And I want you now to imagine, through imagination is a seat to the soul, just imagine you're sat on this incredibly old, might feel a bit cold, log. If you were to peer down, you can see it's got moss growing on it. It's been lying in this beautiful forest for a long time, just waiting for you to come and sit on it. And it's beginning to be a little bit dusky. We've lost the light of the day. You're completely safe and secure. There are others joining you. A couple of people say, push up, my dear, push up. Let me put my bottom down too. As together we all gather. I come and sit on the end. Somebody else is joining on another log over there. You may be able to see them. And we create this incredible circle. And in this circle, there's a fire. And the crackling of the fire, the flames begin to dance. You hear a deep, deep voice saying, I welcome you to this space where all is well. A place of magic, a place of wonderment, a place where all can happen here today. We thank you for who you have been, who you are, and who you are to become. And now we would like to come and greet you, each one of you that has gathered here today. That's right, just wait a moment. As the eyes of the dragon come out of the flames. Beautiful, beautiful piercing eyes, connecting to your inner eyes. Opening your ancient wisdom, your ancient connection. Just allow this exchange to happen. And I will guide you back in a moment. And as the dragons move back into the fire, back into their space, you know all is well. You may notice now how other elementals, fairies, rabbits, squirrels, and the deer come close, coming closer and closer to the fire as they feel so safe in the company of the dragon realm, where all connection exists. And it is time now to move back into your space, dear ones, as the dragons say thank you. All is well. And I ask you now to take some deep breaths as the energies now begin to change. start wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes as the scene of the forest, scene of the ancient connection begins to fade. Well done. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You can open your eyes, fully awake, fully aware. If you need a drink of water, grab a drink of water and pause me if you will. On my throat. It's clearing everything. So dragons love to clear. That's one of their main functions in my time anyway. So they love to clear energy for ourselves and for the planet. So you've hopefully deepened your connection. Rerun that if you need to. If the human needs a little bit more time to get out of the way, you can rerun that as many times as you wish, just to deepen that connection you have. And then what you do, you create your space, you find that space. You will know. You may have even been drawn to it before you even noticed this session. You know exactly where you're going to build this space. Go to that space, just feel that space. And all you need to say is, I am my dragon. Say it 3 times. I am my dragon. I've just said it, my little dog's walked in. I am my dragon. And in will walk the dragon. And just say to the dragon, sorry, my dog, just say to the dragon, hey, is this the place? And I can feel my hands beginning to vibrate. Okay, just ask them to allow your hands to vibrate, or just rock forwards and backwards. They will know the space. And then with their help over this week, just ask them to guide you to create this altar. Now, there is no right and wrong. There is no left and right. I'm not going to give you anything. You can do it as north-south if you wish to. Just going to pause this a second. Sort my dog out in the middle of this. So you might be creating this altar with fir cones. This isn't about spending lots of money. This is more importantly the connection. Okay, it can be a penny, it can be fir cones, it can be stones, it can be feathers, it can be crystals you like. I particularly like Merlin light. They are usually drawn to really earthy crystals. It can be tourmaline, snowy quartz. Create, I say, some candles, leaves, plenty of leaves. Rose petals, they love petals of flowers, so rose petals. And what you're going to do is create this magical space, whatever's right for you. Don't allow anybody to tell you what's right for you. Allow your dragons to tell you what's right for you. You may want to place it in a symbol, you may place it in a circle, you may make a star out of it, a cross out of it, anything goes. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring that dragon back forward. So I am my dragon. Just 3 times. Just breathe, center yourself. You can do that. Just center yourself and say, I am my dragon. I am. And you'll feel your hands tingle. You can try it now. I am my dragon. And your hands start tingling. And all I want you to do this time, for an attention of planetary healing, because that's what we're doing this for. We're all going to do them, okay? All these hundreds of people, if you all did an altar for planetary healing, wow, what dragon light is going to pour in? Wow. So we all do Dragon Portal and all do it for that connection to our dragons. We are going to make a massive shift. So just pour on. Once you've got your altar, you just need to power it up. Power it up. So I am a dragon. And feeling those hands tingle, and just pour your dragon light onto it. So if this was my altar here, I'm just going to close my eyes. That tingling happens, and just pour it on until you know it stops. You'll just feel it stop. I hope the neighbours aren't watching. They know, think I'm cuckoo anyways. It doesn't really matter, does it? When it stops, okay, just center yourself. Thank them. Always thank the dragons. Okay, and just you can all leave it for a day. Now, you do need to check in on your altar. You might need to repower it up. If you've got a pendulum, you can just check. Do you know what? I picked that pendulum up just now. I thought I'm going nuts. A pendulum, you can use a pendulum if you want to. I'm obviously not meant to because now I've tangled it up. But anyway, you can check with the pendulum if you want to, and you can do your yes and your no. If you are pendulum workers, some people just love it. I just work with my hands and my vibration and the feeling of love. I use myself as a human pendulum more. But just use your pendulum, use yourself. Does it need powering up? Ask your dragon. You're going to know. Use and awaken those intuitive skills in this day. Because dragon connection, they love to play. You putting out an intention for the day, and they will show you. If you want to find a feather for the day, if you want to clear your path, you're going on a journey, the dragons will take you and they clear your path. Trust me, it works. If you want to find a lost key, as I had to do last weekend, they will find it for you. Okay, they love to work with us, and it's a connection, as I've said before, that we've had for many lifetimes. So I'm going to love and leave you with your altar. All you need to then do is to close it down when you feel that it's done its job. Okay, a lot of it is brushing off energies, and intention is key. So intentionally say, okay, I'm now closing my altar. I probably leave mine up for a week. Okay, just checking in. It's like baking a cake, really. Just checking in on it. How is it feeling? Okay, has it lost energy? Does it need more dragon light? Okay, I'm going to leave this beautiful altar making with you. I'd love to know how you get on. Kevin might appreciate some messages of how you got on if you did this exercise. So thank you. Like I said, my name is Carly Jane from the Lavender Spiritual Room, working spiritually for spirit, being the voice for spirit, writing for spirit, painting for spirit, working tirelessly and assisting others to step into their power too. You can do it. Lots of love. Namaste.